Hi, this is Amy from the Alti store. I am safely at home and I was able to get a bunch of fun equipment from work, so I figured I would do some demos and show you how to test your solar panels. So we often get a call saying, you know, something's going on, I don't know if my solar panel is working or not. So here is a very quick and easy way for you to test it out. Now you need a multimeter. That's very important. Don't try to do any solar projects without a multimeter. And I'm not saying just voltmeter, a multimeter. A multimeter is able to measure both DC volts and DC amps. Now different meters will have different restrictions, and this one that I happen to have can handle up to 10 amps. So I'm going to show you how to measure this solar panel. I've got a solar panel here. I know what it should be reading for the measurements because I can look at the label on the back. It tells me I should be reading a short circuit current of around 3.03 amps and an open circuit voltage of 44.6 volts. So that tells me a couple of things. Those ratings are under Ideal Standard Test Conditions, STC. Right now, in my backyard, I am not in standard test conditions. It's hot, so it's going to read a lower voltage than what the rating is. So I'm not going to assume because the voltage is a little bit low that it's wrong. It should be. So this should read a little bit low, but not too low. So let's take a look. I've got the voltmeter set for DC volts. I've got it set so that it is the leads are in the right position for measuring voltage. And I'm going to put this here so that you can follow along at home. There we go. So I have connected the negative lead to the negative, and I'm going to grab my positive and connect that. So this is the only thing that's connected to it. So if you've got it connected to your charge controller or something, disconnect. You want to just do this from the solar panel and the meter, and that's it. So I'm reading 37 volts. Now, as I said, standard test conditions at 77 degrees Fahrenheit, 25 degrees Celsius would be 44 volts. I'm reading 37. I'm not surprised. It's hot. It's well in the 90s here, Fahrenheit. And so yeah, I'm reading 39.4 volts. So that's telling me I'm doing okay. I'm getting good voltage. But volts is only half of the answer. I want to know if what watts this is putting out. So I need to measure amps as well. So what I'm going to do is I am going to change this. I've got to actually move my probe to the amp position. I'm going to change it to DC amps. Now, not every multimeter can read that, so make sure yours can. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to just measure across the leads. Now, here's the thing. This is fun. Because this is going to have current flowing through it at this point. When you connect this lead, it'll spark. Don't freak out. It's going to spark. You didn't break anything. What you can do is actually turn the panel away from the sun or put a piece of cardboard or a tarp over it or something. And then once you're connected, you can pull it off. Or you can just know that there's going to be a spark. This is a fairly small panel. It's only a 100-watt panel, so I'm not too concerned about it. Could even hear it. And so I am measuring 2.87 amps. Now, the standard test conditions for this is 3.03 amps. I'm going to kind of play around moving this, different angle, different position, and I'm going to find that I can actually increase the current a little bit. So I'm really close to 3 amps with this. So I am going to declare this is a good working solar panel. So I hope you like this. If so, give us a like and a share. Make sure you check out our other videos, and don't forget to go to our website at altstore.com, where we've been making renewable doable since 1999.